Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and give you a little bit of an end of the year room tour, kind of show you what's been changed up a little bit thanks to some of the things I got for Christmas, and maybe give you an idea of what I got planned for the new year. Now, as we come in, one of the things you will notice is I have a mini fridge here, one of the Frigidaire fridges, if you will, one of the Frigidaire mini fridges. And the reason I have it here is because I had one before with a Pepsi branded one, and I had it like right where the books and everything are right now, the comics and all that are right now. And it worked for a while, but I think what happened is the dust got to the fan and caused it to break down a bit. So basically, what happened is I ended up getting this for Christmas from from my family. My family got me this for Christmas, and it is cooling. It is getting cold and everything. You can feel it and all that. Um, Basically, I've read online that you should allow it for about 4 to 6 to 8 hours at most, if not 24 hours at the best, so you can really cool it down. So so I have that there, and the reason I have that there is because I don't have no other place to really put it. I mean, I could have put it over here, but then I'm afraid it might suffer the same fate as the other one did. So I decided to put it here where it has a little bit more air ventilation to work, which is really cool. And then up here, I have my Baton Rouge figure. My Baton Rouge figure I got myself for Christmas. I got for myself for Christmas. And the reason I have it up there is because originally the figure I had was my Ultimate April O'Neil NECA figure based on the 1990 movie. And what happened is because I think because it was so heavy, it was causing the command strip, it was causing this thing, the command strip, to kind of slightly come down, not completely, but slightly. I think it's because I pressed it in there strong. I think I pressed it in there strong enough to stay, to remain, but it was causing that command strip up there to come down and everything. So what I did is I took a tack that I had and I placed it in between here, like in between this little section. I placed it in between there to tack it to the wall, and then I put my Baton Rouge figure up there instead. So it's a lot lighter and everything, but yeah, it's not going to fall or anything for right now. And like I said, I got her for myself for Christmas and everything. And then down here, I got my books and other personal items, tripods and all that. Over here, I got this for Christmas as well. It's because I've been needing it. Because what I've been doing, where my garbage can now is, which is a lot easier for me to, open up and put trash in. I mean, I used to have it over there, but if I kept it over there, it would have hit the door. So I have it over here now. And before I did that, I had my shoes all just stacked up and everything. So basically, I told people I needed something to organize my shoes with. And they saw this and they got me it for Christmas. It's one of those mainstay things you get at Walmart, which is easy to assemble without any tools, and you can just basically build upon it over time. So they got me that. So this is where I have my shoes at now, along with my slippers and everything. And then of course I have some extra shirts and sweaters put in that tote there because I have no other room to put them. Then over here I have my Samsung. I have my Samsung sound speaker. Excuse me, I almost had a brain fart. I have my Samsung sound speaker, and the reason I have it over here is because I have my new Bose one over there. And what I did here is I just hooked it up the same way I hooked up the other speaker to the TV and to the monitor when it was in the guest room. Long story short, we got this because the Sanyo TV we had in there, which is basically a flat screen TV but shaped like a regular tube TV. It's kind of square. Basically, it's a square TV, flat square, I guess. Basically, the screen, instead of being like straight and everything like this was kind of like tilted. So they said, hey, it works and everything, but it feels tilted. So we decided to get something else, and we thought, okay, this is going to have sound. Obviously, it didn't. So I had to jimmy it, if you will, with this, and it started, and it was working fine. Even when I got my 4K television and then placed my Vizio in there, in its place, basically we kept it, still hooked up that same way. So that way, you know, you could listen to the games you play, listen to TV if you're watching TV and stuff like that. But when I got my Bose one, I decided to bring this over here, rig it up the same way I've done before, and now I can play my games because I have some game systems here. My Retron 77, Retro Bits, Super Retro Trio Plus, my SNES Classic, NES Classic, and Retrocade. I can play those and hear them as well as I play them, if not record them. And then also I moved my Zipstorm ornament over here, along with my Rarity Diamond Diamond Toy Spank figure, and my other stuff over here as well, because again, I had to make room for the fridge, and that meant I had to bring the CDs over here as well. And then of course I got my other stuff I got for Christmas. Here, my poker set I got for myself, my 300-piece poker set. Knight Rider Transformers I got for myself. Russell Stove's Candy. Hillshire Farms Happy Holidays meat set. And then of course the Coca-Cola gift set as well. And then over here, like I said, I have my Bose sound speaker. And the reason I got this with my third check from my seasonal job this year is, one, I always like to get myself something nice when I'm working at a job like that. And, you know, that's how I got my PlayStation 5 last year. But, yeah, I decided to get this because the one thing I'm always hearing is the Bose sounds good. And when I got the Sound Leak speaker, shout out to Andre Meadows for talking about this during his serial video that he was doing. His, you know, obscure serial video or whatever it was. Andre Meadows, the Black New Comedy. When he was advertising it, he basically showed us, you know, visually and audio-wise that it sounds really good. And listening to myself, I thought, oh, this sounds really good. And my family agreed because they heard music coming from it as well. And they're like, oh, this sounds really good. So I decided to get the Bose one for the sound bar. And I'm always hearing about Bose, the sound bars or whatever they have, sounding good as well. And so I decided to get the sound bar. And basically, it's definitely living up to what they say it does, you know, with the true space technology and everything. Because if you're sitting like right over here and the TV's here, you can hear the sound like if it's right next to you and everything, if not in the back at you at times. But they also say that if you really want to immerse yourself in the sound, to add the sound speakers, and I might do that down the line. But yeah, I got that here, and what I did as a result is I moved my Xbox 360 up to here in the place of what my soundbar originally was at first. But yeah, that's basically the newest change there. And of course, I got a couple of new games here physically, and I got some new games digitally as well through my PS5. And then of course, I got some new figures like my Moto Leader Duke Savage there, which is really cool as well. And then of course, I got a frame there. I got to put a picture in, and I think I have an idea what picture to put in there later on. But anyway though, guys, I just wanted to give you this little bit of a showing of the room, if you will. Also got my my bags, if you will, my work bags from work hanging up there, as well as I got my camera bags hanging right here as well. But anyway though, guys, like I said, just wanted to show you this, give you a little bit of a end of the year mini room tour. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Comment if you like. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Have a good day. God bless.